kleine Bad eigentlich. Ah, it's really cold. Myself. Oh, good surprise. I make it myself. I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna wait for you.
Pimientos, tu apetit, ketchup, mayonesa.
Mayonnaise. It's a bitchy. Bitchy bitch. Oh, it's really nice.
Esta era la primera vez que parecía expresar remordimiento. Le dijo el clínico.
Even though if you on the seats. Wow.
Guides.
Hola.
Hola. Water, cola, beer.
Big cup of